Story game with Rabbi Asher. This is called Rabbi Asher the Nurse. So someone, a picture. No, I can show you. Or I wish to see. Oh, here it is. Here's, hello. No, here's a picture of Asher Sasonkin. It's the guy on, well, this guy, and the fellow below him is Yoske, who is the Mashpia in Miami, my friend. We lived in 770 together. And it's the grandson of this one, the son of him, who's telling over the stories that his father would relate about his father at Fabrengens. So Yoske is giving over stories from his father, the Chassid of Asher Sasonkin, who I told you was an iconic figure in 770. Here's a picture of Rabbi Asher Sasonko learning with a Mendel Futterfass Chavrusa in 770. Okay, so the story, friends, is during the last 2 years of Rabbi Asher's 6-year stint in the labor camps, Rabbi Asher was transferred to a small labor camp, which thankfully much better living conditions than the previous camp he had been in. However, in this new prison camp, the brigadier, what's the Russian word, who remembers? Nachalnik. He was assigned to was a harsh and wicked man who gleefully informed Rabbi Asher that he would have to work on Shabbos. Patiently, Rabbi Asher explained to the officer, again, because this story repeated in all of the gulags, that he was an observant Jew who doesn't work on Shabbos, and that he hadn't worked on Shabbos in any of the other camps he had been assigned to previously, and he's not going to work here either. Unimpressed, the evil officer snapped back. He didn't care what happened in other camps. In his camp, Rabbi Asher would have to work on Shabbos. Calmly and with complete certainty, Rabbi Asher replied, "Yet, here I will also not work on Shabbos." Shortly after his run-in with his new brigadier, Rabbi Asher fell ill and was sent to the infirmary. There, with a little careful bribery, Rabbi Asher got permission to not work due to his illness. A short while later, while Rabbi Asher was recuperating, a Jewish doctor from Moscow began working at the infirmary. Came over to Rabbi Asher and whispered that as long as it was cold outside, he could protect Rabbi Asher and keep him under his supervision in the infirmary. This is actually unusual. He was obviously very impressed with the Rabbi Asher. Thanks to this year, the Rabbi Asher was able to remain in the infirmary for some time and spared the challenge of not working on Shabbos. One day, the Nachalnik, the camp warden, and this is maybe a level up from the brigadier, came to inspect the infirmary and asked the doctor why Rabbi Asher had been kept a patient for so long. The doctor responded that in his opinion, Rabbi Asher was severely ill. If he was let out too soon before he fully recovered, he could easily get sick all over again. The Nachalnik accepted the doctor's medical ruling and left Rabbi Asher alone. Unfortunately, after another 3 weeks went by, the weather improved, and the doctor regretfully told Rabbi Asher that he couldn't keep him any longer. He had to discharge him back into the brigadier's harsh care. However, 2 days later, we'll continue the story tomorrow.